Got us knocked right here. Had a little bit, sorry. Doing a double take. Slosh this up for you, show you what we got. Check it out. Wow, this smells amazing. I've just had a little bit of it here. I think this is perfectly suitable for tribal rituals. So I believe this is Norwegian, although maybe you can just decipher for me. Grimstad Norge, I'm guessing that's Norway. And the ingredients are wheat, rye, and barley malts, hops, yeast, caraway, tarragon, anise, and our local water. It's coming in at 14% alcohol by volume. Pretty neat label there. Similar cap. So my first Nogne beer. And just got so sick of drinking shit beer. I was gonna do the Rebel IPA. Stay tuned for that one. Just been drinking a lot of the Goose Island IPA. And then I had the fuck is it now? St. Ambroise Scotch Ale, which was worse than both those other IPAs. So I rated it a 7. Probably actually is a 4. By the time I had to dump it by the time I was getting down there. Not having a shitty Scotch Ale. Not happening. As for this one, this is awesome, so I thought I'd break out something decent tonight. You know what I'm saying? Really impressed. The aroma on this is fabulous. I mean, it's really quite something. Big, heavy, of course, your typical stout, imperial stout type aromas coming up. We're getting, you know, the esters, alcohol. But I think coming off like a little bit pruny, I guess, with kind of a I want to be licorice kind of thing. Some spices and rye. I mean, you're getting a little bit of that rye out of this beer. I'm guessing there's probably like the dark rye component in here. Not certain on that. It smells pretty badass. Like, it smells really heavy duty. Incredible mouthfeel of this beer. Super thick. Super fucking thick. Satin, silky smooth. And then as you kind of get into that, we'll call it the finish, or it's like maybe like a 4 to 5 phase flavor thing going on here. The finish is like, excuse me, fucking dry, stout, fucking char. You know, really nice, but not real sharp and acidic because the beer is so smooth that it like takes care of all that. So if you're worried about this beer being 14% and oh, it's going to be too big and too hot and all this other stuff, yeah, I don't think so. I don't even think you need to age it because it's so thick and so smooth and so creamy that you don't really. I'm not really getting overwhelmed by the heat of like the alcohol heat of the beer. Yes, it smells like you made a whiskey mix and you just dumped enough Coke in there to give it some color. That's the kind of vibe that you're getting off this beverage. Once you start drinking it, it's not like that. It's not that harsh. It's really easy going. Like I said, really creamy, nice, cool, smooth beer. Nice finish to it. Of course, the head on here is super. I've already stated that. Incredibly dark. You know, you can see that it's like a dark reddish brown. Superb beer. Really happy with this. It was a bit of money. The Nogne are coming from, I believe it's Norway, all the way here. So crossing a few borders. That's quite the trip. And then they just got to get distributed and yada yada. New taxes put on it. It is 14%. It's good beer, so they're going to probably charge. They want to make a little bit of money, I'm sure. I can't remember what I paid for this. Something like 14 to 16, maybe 18. I may have been crazy enough to drop $18 on it. It was a bit of money. It was definitely over $10 for this $3.55. But you know what? This is my first 14% stout, so you know, I gotta shell it if I want to have one. You know, especially I want a good one. And this brewery, I've heard good things. I've seen good things. So you know what I'm saying? Yeah, yeah, fucking superb. That char, and like some stouts, I get like overcharred in the finish. This has a lot of the char burntness, but it's so nice. It's so nice like this because it's just like the beer is so thick that it's just nice. It's fucking nice. That's all I gotta say. Fucking nice beer. Really smooth. As for the spices, I don't know if I eat a lot of caraway, tarragon, and anise, so I don't know if I'd recognize those flavors so much. But I'm not really getting a whole lot of spice, which is really good because I'm not really big into real spice-forward beers, like Christmas beers or Halloween beers. So much like a good pumpkin ale is good if they lay off the spice or whatever. But I think this, if there is any, is blending so well with like the rye malts and the amount of roasted barley and alcohol and yeast flavors and stuff. I'm not really getting a whole lot of hops. I mean, you can kind of tell they're in there. I'm assuming it's just like a whole lot of Goldings or something like that, or some kind of earthy hop. You know, but it's not really shining through. Like I don't think that this is hopped with fucking Warrior or Amarillo or anything like that. It's kick ass, kick ass. I'm assuming that in the 14% stout range, I probably get something a little bit better. So I'm going to shoot this a solid 10.5 out of 11. Really liking it. This is a very enjoyable beverage. Highly recommend this. I'm feeling it a little bit already. But one of these beers would be just right. I think this. You know, whatever. Fuck it. 10.5 out of 11. This is excellent stuff. If you get your chance to get your hands on the Dragonwort, fucking, what do they call it exactly? Just the Dragonwort Stout at 14% from Nogne. Get it. Absolutely. If you think you'd like it, you'll like it because it's the fucking shit. Beerzerker, and I'm out. Yeah!